DUI case in Indianapolis got you down? Is your license on the line and you need someone who knows what's going on to fight to keep you driving? When you get charged with a DUI or OVWI, they're used interchangeably. Indianapolis or Indiana calls it an OVWI, operating a vehicle while intoxicated. Other states, other places accumulated to a DUI, driving under the influence. Here in Indianapolis, they're used interchangeably. They mean the exact same thing. Now, if you've been arrested for a DUI, most likely what's happening at this point is you've been taken to jail. You spent a day or a few hours in jail, perhaps overnight, as you were sobering up, and the officers give you a piece of paper and say, hey, your next court date's gonna be on such day. Good luck. Kick you back out on the street, and that's about all you get. Now, that's very confusing, and that is definitely something that would have any normal person who hasn't had to go through this situation on edge. What's going to happen to my driver's license? What's going to happen to my long-term freedom? It's all great questions to ask when you're charged with a DUI here in Marion County. Now, post-release, what's going to happen is your case gets set for an initial hearing. At that initial hearing, the judge is going to try to suspend your driver's license. Now, it's not really the judge suspending your driver's license. It's the judge notifying the BMV that there's allegations that you either, one, failed a chemical test, whether that be a blow test at the police station or a blood test, or number two, that you refused a chemical test and a warrant was needed to get your blood. No matter what happens, if you're pulled over for a DUI, they are going to get your blood somehow, whether you say, hey, no problem, or whether the officer has to get a warrant. Right then and there, don't make the officer get a warrant. You're making your life more difficult. Refusal is an automatic license suspension. Now, in Indianapolis, there's things we can do ahead of time to make sure that we can try to keep you driving while everything is pending, but that's not true across the board in every county. Now, Indianapolis, Marion County, there are instances in which you can drive when there's a refusal, but it's significantly more difficult. So do yourself a favor. If you're offered a chemical test, do not refuse. Another thing that they're going to try to do is they're going to set your case for various hearings, whether it be a pretrial conference, a status conference. They might even put you on some other release conditions, such as an alcohol monitor. What's that? Well, it's basically a portable handheld monitor, no bigger than your cell phone, that you got to blow into random times throughout the day to make sure you're not consuming alcohol. In Marion County, we see that typically when you have multiple prior DUIs. So it's a local rule here that if you have prior DUIs, you're going to be set up on an alcohol monitor. A good attorney will be able to help fight to get you off that alcohol monitor as quickly as possible. So it's very important that you find somebody like us here at Marc Lopez who's affluent in dealing with DUIs, especially when it comes to Indianapolis, Marion County DUIs. There's also things that we want you to do to be proactive about your case. We're not going to insinuate anyone's an alcoholic. We're not going to insinuate anyone's got a drinking problem. But if you're charged with an alcohol offense, we will have you most likely do an alcohol evaluation. Why? Well, because we want to keep you driving. We want to make you look like $1 million in front of the judge. Well, Matt, if I do it, it means I'm guilty. No, it doesn't. Absolutely not. Well, all it does, especially if you do it early, is it shows the judge you take this seriously. So God forbid things go sideways and then comes time and the judge has to look you in the face. He's not going to want to be mad at you. If I can sit there and tell him, hey, judge, he's done X, he's done Y, he's done the evaluation, he's done the treatment, judge is going to be a lot less likely to want to be mean, to want to try to punish you. So it's very important that you get somebody on your side that knows, hey, this is what we need to do to be preventative. This is things we could do to mitigate any potential consequences that might come in the future. All while in the present, keeping you driving and making sure that these DUI charges, while extremely serious, aren't wrecking your life in the time being. We want to make sure that you can continue moving on the best that you can. If you got any questions, charged with a DUI here in Marion County, give us a call, 317-632-3642. Remember, always plead the fifth.